Okay. This will be the explanation of the Flappy Bird example. So first, let's take a look at the scene. It's almost identical, but the score is not displayed. Uh, the score is displayed on the board itself. So very similar. So let's first of all let's look at what elements we have here. We have the bird with polygon collider because they're a bit of a complex shape. The rigid body for movement. Um, then we have the background. We have the background and the obstacles which have a collider, and then in the empty space there's a pass collider so that we can increase the score by 1 when we collide with this. Um, so the way this works is at the start we already have in the scene some backgrounds and then some colliders, and these backgrounds and colliders get deleted when they're out of view, and when we delete one we also spawn another uh, to the right. So these backgrounds here have a box collider on them, and when they collide with the camera, which also has a collider, these get deleted and a new one spawns to the right. Um, so let's look at the camera first, because the camera moves with the bird, but only horizontally, not vertically. So let's look at that first. Um, so like I said here, we also spawn the backgrounds. So let's look at the script. We have the transform of the bird because we want to teleport each frame, the camera, to the transform of the bird, but only horizontally. We have the background spawn. So this represents the position where we spawn the next background prefab. And then we have the background prefab, which is basically just the sprite of the background, and it also has a collider on it. In the update function, the bird does not exist. So if collided with an obstacle and it got deleted, we return, so we don't go for further than this. And then if the bird is still in the scene, we just teleport the camera to that position, but only on the X. We maintain the Y and the Z of the camera. And then on collision with either the background or the obstacle, we destroy that object. So we destroy the background and or the obstacle. And in this case, we do not spawn an obstacle here. From here, we spawn from the bird script. In here, we just destroy those, and we spawn the backgrounds here. And then after we spawn the background, the new position will be more to the right. And so the spawn will be vector 3 right times the space between the backgrounds, which happens to be 10 in this case. So let's look at the bird script. So we have a move speed, we have a jump force, we have the rigid body because we move it using the physics system. We have the game manager because we want to increase the score in the game manager. And also we spawn obstacles from that. We have an effect for when we collide with the obstacle and we die, and we have this is a sound effect for jumping. So at the start we get the rigid body, place it in the variable in the update. So every frame, once we check for spacebar, and with spacebar we just add velocity on the y-axis of the rigid body, and then we we spawn the jump sound effect. Obviously, because we're changing the velocity on the x-axis every frame, we have to do it in fixed update, so the velocity on the x is equal to the move speed. And then on collision with the pass collider, which is a collider between the obstacles, we get one more point. So we spawn another obstacle to the right, outside of the view, and then we update the score on collision. And then with the obstacle, we just spawn that visual effect, and uh, we enable that UI, which lets us play reset the scene, re-enter the scene. And then we destroy the bird here. And then the game manager, we have a position where we spawn those obstacles. We have an array of obstacles because we have variations of obstacles. We have the distance between those obstacles. We have the score, and then we have the text that displays the score. And this is just this here is the play again button. Um, so we have a function for spawning obstacles. It's very simple. We make a random index, so we select a random variation of obstacle. So from zero, so we create a random index from 0 to the length of that array, and then we spawn an obstacle at that index, and then we change the spawn position. So we add vector 3 right plus the distance between the obstacles. For the update of the score, very simple. We just say score plus plus, and then we update the text. So we say text equal to the score and convert it to string. We say that to string. And then for re-entering the scene, resetting the scene, we just used to do this. You also need to say here at the beginning using Unity Engine time, Unity Engine dot scene management, and then you can use the scene manager load scene to load the specific scene. So that's Flappy Bird example.